Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bugga and I'm coming at you with American Truck Simulator. As you know, we had a little bit of trouble, if you watched it at least, on our Euro Truck Simulator. Slamming our truck into an impassable train guardrails. And graphics issues, controller issues. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's annoying. So, anyways... maybe we'll do a little bit better here. We don't have our own truck yet, so we're still stuck doing quick jobs. Office supplies, mobile phones, lubricants. That's a heavy trailer. 64,000 pounds. Sounds like the type of job. So we'll try and get 2 jobs squeezed into this episode. And I'm going to continue talking about things I talked about in Euro Truck. If I can remember what I was talking about in Euro Truck. I'll talk about my mother a little bit. I don't mind that she bothers me. I really don't. I mean, if she bothered me like right now, asking me to do something, okay, yeah, I might get a little upset. Boy, this is a long ass trailer. It is a major culture shock going from Euro Truck to American Truck. See, like right now, I'm getting Bella. No! No! I think I'm gonna move Koa up to the couch just so she behaves. Ah. No, that's not what I meant to do. Can I do it here? Can I do this here? Because if I can, then the problems in yeah, the problems in Euro Truck, because it works fine here. It may be a mod causing the issues. It does feel, yeah, it's alright. So we got a heavy trailer back there, 65,000 pounds. But not that far to go. So, anyways, yeah, when I moved here, the real deciding factor was I wanted to take care of my mother. She needed someone she could rely on that would protect her and take care of her, that she could trust. If she needed something at the store, she could give money, go to the store, didn't have to worry about it being stolen or anything like that. That's what she really needed. And I remember what I was saying earlier was my Aunt Patty, you know, she still has her issues. I'm glad nothing was coming the other way. She still has her issues. Plain and simple. Smoking, drinking, and drugs is a very definite possibility with her. However, despite all that, and there may be more issues coming up, my aunt owes my mother $200, which my mother really needs to help take care of her dogs. She wants to put one of her dogs to sleep at least, maybe two, but one, which she's having a really hard time with. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. I should be able to turn here. I'm not gonna swap gears just because we got this hill. Kind of sucks I'm not gonna get that question mark, but it's fine. We got the green light anyways. But my aunt, she really did help take care of my mom, and since she's been around, she's been really helping, cleaning, cooking, doing laundry, things like that. So she's not as bad as she was, although she's still pretty bad. There's a lot I could say, but it's tend to be personal. Although I will say this, not anymore, obviously, not anymore for me, but it was actually a time I had a crush on my aunt. Yeah, my Aunt Patty, I had a crush on her. I admit it. And I don't know if it's appropriate to talk about. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm going to sit here and think about it for a few seconds. But I'm going to talk about it anyways. And I'm just going to say this here and now. Okay? This is not for anyone under the age of 18, more or less. It's going to deal with a bit of an adult subject. So please keep that in mind as I go on talking about probably what brought on having a crush on my aunt. And that starts now. So please, if you're underage, don't listen. And I'm not sure how long this is going to go. I'll try and keep it under 5 minutes. So you skip 5 minutes ahead, you'll be good. I don't know how old I was, but I remember where I was living. And it was one of the many times, and it has been many times, that my aunt has ended up... Not going to make this corner, I don't think. But I'm going to try. Oh yeah, I'll make it. Barely. Only because I couldn't see the road till I put my high beams on. But anyways, my mother took my aunt in to live with us. And what ended up happening is my aunt took my room. I took my sister's room, and my sister slept with my mother in her room. And the walls were thin in the house. And there was a door between my room and my aunt's room, my sister's room and my room even. And after staying a few weeks and getting comfortable, rather than take people back to their places, my aunt used to bring whoever she would hook up with or whoever her boyfriend was at the time to our place. And of course, my aunt spent most of her nocturnal life perpetually drunk, So what would happen is, of course, they would have sex, straight up. And I am basically a boy just hitting puberty in the next room, listening. The bed wasn't the quietest in the world. My aunt was not the quietest in the world. Not loud, but not soft either. And the walls were paper thin. If they got any thinner, I swear I could have looked through them. But all that aside and everything, yeah, I used to listen. And to be honest with you, I even peeked a few times through the door and watched. Because, no, a horny teenage boy, of course I'm going to. I had only just discovered the art of self-pleasure around that time, so... And a couple times, to also complicate things, my aunt walked around the house in just her bra and panties. Now, they weren't super sexy bra and panties kind. They were just sexy. Not... there goes my mind again. They were just normal bra and panties. I barely even remember them, but they were just white panties, white bra, the few times that I saw them. And when you're a pubescent boy, I was probably around 13 at the time, maybe 12 even. You tend to notice when you're hitting puberty, you tend to notice. So that could easily be, Bella, knock it off. Bella. She gets so grumbly. So that could easily, whoa, dude. It's bad enough that I'm trying to kill my own truck. In Euro Truck here. Which, by the way, I'm getting a massive frame rate on here. No problem. So, yeah, the issue's somewhere in Euro Truck, and it has to be a mod. Or that I have too many mods. So I've got to try and come back on the mods there. But that aside, I'm pretty sure that had to do with why I had a crush on my aunt. I mean, I watched her having sex, which is something I had never seen before. She walked around in bra and panties a couple times, and when I didn't watch, I would definitely listen. So, yeah. That would be a good reason why. Oh, my mom was in and around the kitchen just now. I'm hoping she didn't hear too much of that. I know I'm cruising it right now, which is dangerous territory. If she heard any of that, I hope she doesn't get too upset. That was a long time ago. That was long in my past. Like I said, I was around maybe 13, 12 at the time, something like that. Pretty sure my mom had an idea of it too. Anyways, so... Anyways, adult section over there. I mean, it's not really anything bad, but still, it's kind of talking about adult subjects. I'm pretty sure there are kids out there. I don't think there's been too many situations where kids have not at least overheard some family member, whether it be a brother, sister, mother and father, or maybe an aunt, uncle, something, engaged in the carnal pleasures while they were around. So, I'm not gonna think that's a horrible thing to speak of, which is why I even spoke of it to begin with, but it's still something, This should be an easy enough back in, I hope. Where do you need it? Yeah, that would be easy. Once I put it in the proper gear. This is a long-ass trailer. The thing about trailers, though, and I've said this before, is the bigger the trailer, the less the movement. So the less you need to fight the trailer to get it into place. There we go. And we're good. Not enough to level though, so we'll do another run. Yay, more emails. Need money, we can help you. Owner drivers need... I wish they'd stop this shit. Banks only giving me 100,000. I want the 400,000 lit up. I could borrow up to 130, but I want to wait till I get that. It's just better to wait. Next quick job. 50,000 pounds of tires. 6,500 pounds of plows. That's interesting. Frozen fruit, home accessories, office supplies. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot more zigzaggy. That's a hell of a lot more straight. We'll take that. Plus it's 50,000 pounds. What the hell? Plus we're in my favorite truck in this game. I was hoping by now some companies would already have jumped on the bandwagon. Yeah. And allowed for more trucks. You know, I was really hoping, but it's just not happening. I mean, only one truck's been added the whole game, and that's this one. I ain't stopping. Sadly, there's nothing on here that tells me what gear I'm in. There's no gear counter, or else I could shut off the map. At least I don't see anything that looks like a gear counter. Clock, trip economy, oil, water temp, fuel, speed, cruise control. Ah, well. Quite a few crushes growing up, and quite a few people. One of those things is like, had I known, I might have actually, things might have gone different. I might have had girlfriends, whatnot. But I was picked on growing up. I wasn't ugly, but I was just a little overweight. And sadly, being a little overweight in school meant being terribly overweight. You know, there wasn't as much a concern back when... Oh, we've only got a 13 speed. Well, if that's the case, we'll just hook it down to 55. Stay with the speed limit. But yeah, there wasn't as much concern about kids being bullied in school. You were told to ignore them or go to the principal. It really affected me growing up, which is why I hate bullies today. And I mean, really hate bullies today. You know, and even today, it still haunts me. Even today, I don't have confidence in myself. You know, if I want attention, I'll seek it anywhere. I have no qualms against gay people. It seems I'm touching on a lot of adult themes today, huh? I got no qualms against gay people. I've got no qualms against bisexual. I am somewhat bisexual myself. Again, it's kind of hard to explain. I don't mind fooling around with a guy, but there are certain things I haven't done and I'm not sure I'd want to do. And I'll just leave it at that. But be that as it may, if I'm looking for attention, I got no problems going to look for it among men, bisexual and gay people, because they're the people out there who are much more accepting of a heavy guy, and there's a community out there in the gay and bisexual world for somebody of my size, you know. And to be honest, and I know this 100% for a fact, it's not healthy to do that. It's not, you know. And it bothers me that I think that sometimes. But I'm taking things one step at a time, you know? One step at a time. And hopefully I'll just be able to keep things together on that front anyways. Because again, and I know this is a broken record thing, I'm just really content in my home here with my mother. I really, really, really am content with my mother. Again, I don't know why I'm speeding up so much, considering I've only got 13 gears. Why I just don't stay 55. Oh wow, my frame rate really tanked here as well. Much to my surprise. I'm down in the 20s. I wonder why. Maybe all of these light posts. Again though, this could easily be just graphic issues. You know? A little better outside the truck than in the truck. These games are just not optimized for this shit. And I feel bad for anyone who plays this on a computer that's not as good as mine, and mine's not great. It's not bad. I know I've talked about this before. It's not bad, but it's not great. I think I can turn the vegetation detail down a little bit more. It'll help as well if I want to. We'll see where I go with it. The rain stopping helps. You know what does bother me, and I'm switching gears here for a sec, is that this is kind of like the perception of not of America, number one, and of the California, Nevada, Arizona area. You know, this is kind of the perception of that. Now, things are a little bit better. There's a lot more cars because I have a traffic pack. I think I have a traffic and a truck traffic pack. Yeah, you can see there goes a truck there. But you saw the biplane fly by. It's not a common occurrence in the United States. You don't just see a biplane happily bop on by all the time. 50s cars are not common. I know, again, you don't see them as much, but without the traffic pack loaded, you'd be seeing them constantly. Although, to be fair, I don't know what the area out in Southern California, Nevada, and Arizona is like. I know there is, like, desert-like conditions, but this? I don't know. And American Truck Simulator has a lot of room for expansion as well, because they've only got 3 states. Okay, they got another 45. I know that there's 50 states, but unless you're gonna truck to Alaska and Hawaii, I mean, I suppose they could also do Canada and get up through Alaska. Yeah, but see, there you go. Just passing now, be in my mirror in a second. Maybe. Yep, there he is. That's not a common occurrence here in the United States, people, to see a car like that. It's very rare. Maybe in California it's more common, because California, again, I think I mentioned this in my last video, is much more a car collecting state than others because of the weather. Ugh, sorry, a little bit of a yawn there. By the way, if you ever want to know the trick to driving a nose truck like this, you see the hood ornament out there in front, the emblem that sticks up over top, yeah? Just take that and set it basically like that. You see how the white line's like coming into it? I could even shift it over a little bit more if I wanted to, bring myself a little bit more to the guardrail. You see how the white line's like going right into the front of it? That'll pretty much set you perfectly to the center of the road. And I went the wrong way by not paying attention. Oh well. Now we need a place to turn around. Unless it recalculates another path. God knows how long this road goes on. Yeah, I was not watching the map at all. I really wasn't. Oh look, a place that we're not supposed to turn around, where we're going to turn around. Provided I can get through those barrels without destroying shit. Oh, I discovered Los Angeles. Oh wait, it calculated a new path. Hazards on for a minute. If I get back up to speed. It looks like I actually found a shortcut. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I must go this way. It looks like because it was telling me I had 100 and something miles still to go. I wonder how long I had been not paying attention to the fact that it changed. But it kind of really doesn't matter because I've only got 61 miles to go now. So I wonder if this is some kind of shortcut. What the hell kind of corner was that? Why are you guys turning right in the left-hand lane? But yeah, you basically use the emblem sticking up over the front of the truck as a guide to... it can even help you on corners. This is a very basic truck I'm driving, by the way. I mean, I know I'm hauling a heavy load, but I was hauling heavier than this and doing better. Take a peek outside again. Yeah, it's got the sleeper cab on it, but it don't matter. It's only got a 13-speed transmission rather than an 18, and the engine's not the most powerful. Let's see, when it comes to corners, you know, when it comes, sharp corners is better. Light corners like this, you just kind of keep the emblem in the center, and everything will be fine. Yeah, okay. See, everything will be fine. Let's not bump into him. Come on. Fuck you. I'm just going. Of course. I'm impatient right now. I don't have far to go. I'm still a little bugged about Euro Truck. So I'm just a little bit impatient, which is why I'm like cranked up in speed. I got 400 foot. Whatever. So I'm just gonna apologize. Through another one. Yeah, let's go. Come on, seriously? Just red light after red light after red light. The ridiculousness of this. I tried to time it. Wonder how badly I could put myself in the hole at this rate. Look at how long this light's staying red. This light was red from when I was back at the other light. Alright, well, I have to turn here, so I can get away with this one. Okay, it wasn't there. I was supposed to turn. Well, I found the Kenworth dealership. To me. Yeah, you can't do that, big guy. God, what situation have I put myself in now? There's easier ways to do this. I just don't want to. I just really don't want to. Well, this was going better for a little while. Oh, God, this is terrible. This is reminiscent of that worst trip that I had not long ago. Well, it actually was long ago because... Okay, really? You've got to be shitting me. This needs to be fixed. This needs to be fixed. Right there. That needs to be fixed. That does not happen in the United States. And if it does, whoever does it is probably ending up in court if a cop doesn't see it and pull them over because somebody drove straight up their ass into an accident. Again, I'm sorry. Frustration still lingering from Euro Trucks transferred over to this. I've made some very spectacular blunders. Some by choice, like running through 4 or 5 stoplights in a row, costing myself quite a bit of money. And that turnaround over there. Actually, I think they're all by choice now. I sit and think about it. I was a little concerned about getting my ass up that hill, just to be honest with you. I so want to go for it. Right over the top of the truck. Alright, good. And here we are. God. Unfortunately, it's after the red light. Because, of course it would. This doesn't look like it's going to be a pleasant back in. Oh, hey, a blimp. Well, again, it may be a fine back in. What do I know? Ah, it's 90. Yeah, it still shouldn't be that hard. Okay, it's gonna be that hard. We're gonna have to back the trailer this way, which is fine. I was thinking I didn't have enough room for this corner. And I don't. Actually, I do. If I just bull my way through it. At least until I reach this thing. You see, this is the difference again between nose trucks and flat front. Flat front would have made that swing no problem. Not this. Are you kidding me? Problem I have right now is I can't see where the trailer's going. It's a little bit harder backing up like this, but at least I can see what the hell I'm doing. Wrong way, dipshit. Alright, I should be able to now do this from the inside, which is going to be phenomenally easier. Mind you, phenomenally easier doesn't mean phenomenally easy. This back end is really not that difficult. It's really not. I'm just fucking it up royally. I think I got it now. Well, except for this fucking container in the way. Good enough. We're in. Satisfactory. We got a level. And we unlock our high value cargo. All right, let's just see what the next job's most likely to be. Furniture, fruits, sand, construction, houses. Oh, that looks interesting. 4,000. This is 4,800 though. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. At least I made some kind of a profit. Not much, but some kind of a profit. Banks want to give me more money? No? Yeah, well. Alright, folks. That's going to be me done for this episode again. I apologize that I've got frustrated, that I let it all kind of just bleed over. I ran a bunch of lights, did a bunch of stupid stuff. But then again, that's kind of part of the fun of the game, I suppose. But that's going to be me done for this episode. As I was saying, I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next time, this is going to be One Big Bugga. I am going to be signing out.